My father was in the business of retail, and he ran Bonds and Ralph's. And my mom was she was a cocktail server, in a restaurant, right? And so they would bring change home, and this change that would come home, my father would always be looking at it, and I'd be like, "Hey, what's up with the quarters? Why are you saving all these quarters?" And he always told me, like, those are always going to be a quarter, but they're also silver. So that's what kind of got me started at the very beginning. That notion that quarter at one time was worth, during the 70s was worth 31 cents. And like today, we look at silver, a quarter is worth like $13.75. So that's kind of how that all started me. Then you start putting stories together like, hey, this actual coin is associated with, facts of, things that had gone on during the ancient times. Like, you put those stories together with something that's on a coin, it just intrigued me until I got the opportunity, to buy the place after my father passed in 2005, and to actually buy the place from my mom in 2011. My parents bought it in 1981. One day he had an opportunity to buy this business, and he was a regular customer, and there was things that happened, and he was in a position to take a loan out on the house. And even without my mom knowing, I was like, "What the heck are you doing?" And he said, "Well, I bought a coin store." And, that's how it started. It was more of a hobby. My father's always treated it like a hobby, even told me when I was younger, this is something you got to really love. My father was very well known for the coin grading, not to what we know it today as a coin grading is something that's slabbed by a third-party company. But, he had a keen eye from reading and studying and learning as a kid, like each coin is different. Like, you can't just say, "Oh, this one way to grade this coin," because every coin, whether it's New Orleans Mint is not as strong strike as a Philadelphia or San Francisco Mint. New Orleans has a tendency to be less soft, not as much detail on that coin. So you have to learn, and each coin has a different characteristic about it. It's so fascinating and fun, and it could be very profitable when you learn. I really was involved in 2005. I was running a multi-million-dollar restaurant downtown, and I was working there full-time, and then I was helping with my mom, really getting into the business. I knew the business from doing coin shows. I went to different coin shows in San Diego and, different parts of the country with my father. People ask me that, say, "Hey, how do I become a coin collector?" And I just tell them, "Hey, it's the same as learning like playing an instrument. You want to learn to play a guitar? You don't just pick up a guitar and learn just like that. It takes practice. You gotta learn different things. With coin collecting, it's learning the history, how to tell things apart, what are the different denominations. Then you start getting into foreign coins. It's even huger. So people ask me, how do you learn? Yeah, the A&E is one way. Another way is just like anything else. I suggest going after one item, whether it's the Morgan dollar and starting with that, or if it's the pennies. Right now it's the hype with the pennies being the last year. So, going with one thing and just really sticking to that one thing and learning. It's just like you're learning an instrument, a guitar, you're going to learn, simple things as you go, and then you're going to develop into something that's a lot stronger in that field.